Ah, don't take a picture of me like this. Now, Margareta, I wanted to tell you about this house. The front part was built in 1220, and some of the old beams are still here. This is a very old one, and so is this. I don't know whether your camera can see, there's a hole in the beam where they pushed it up, because all this was made on the ground and then pushed up. It was not built here. Here is a very old window, because this house was the gatehouse of a big manor over there. And where the road is, there was no road. There was only water. So the man who lived here had to wait and see when they wanted to go to the big house or back, put the bridge over so the horses could go to the big house. And this is the only thing that's left. The big house was burnt down in 1500, and so there is no more big house that this one belonged to. Now, this is called weatherboard, and this is pebble beach, because they make the cement, put the pebbles in, and then they throw it on the ground then, and pushed it up later. Now, these windows are new windows, but they are where the old windows were. Because I think you saw a photograph with the window there, but it was not that window. That window was not there originally, because there was no upstairs to this house, and no chimney. Merely a fire in the middle of the room, and the smoke went up. And you all lived with the fire and the smoke. That part of the house, which you can't see, when they were rebuilding the house for me, that part fell down, bang, crash. So they built it up to look like the old one, but with old beams from another house. How much longer do you want me to go on? This garden was not like this, but I made the garden. And I don't know whether you can see the gutters up there. Ready? I was telling you about the old part of the house. Well, this is still the old part. And all this is new, which was built on in 1426. And at that time, they put in the chimney and all the fireplace, and put an upstairs in the house, because there was no place to sleep upstairs. The sleeping place was on the floor by the fire. And now we have an upstairs there, and an upstairs and a downstairs here. This is all, I am told by historians, very modern. It is only 580 years old. This makes a nice place to sit, and then I put that on, which is very modern, but it makes a pretty background. And if you can see, I like the line of the roof. I think it's rather pretty. Somebody once told me it was like a little old lady gathering her shawl around her shoulder, which I think is rather pretty. I don't think there's much more I can tell you about it, except I love living here. And I love having my friends here. And luckily they like being here too. This tree might be interesting to you because there are 4 different apples on the tree. This is the main stem, and these are the apples that grew on that tree. They're very early, they're rather pretty shaped like that, and they're bright red. Then this is another piece of apple. This is another one, and that is another one. That one comes out first, but at one period they're all on the tree together. You have bright red down there, greeny red here, quite a good red there, and a yellow and red there, and it really is a beautiful sight.